Oprah Winfrey. Can you see me? Can you see my teeth? Uh, my name is Dan Quinn, and I'm asking you to please, I'm begging you to put stevia in water and make it sweet. And within 2-3 days, you're gonna love that taste that is kind of, throwing you a little bit. And then with a quickness, you're gonna go Jada Pinkett lean. Seriously, that's what that shit does. My uncle put 2 pounds of it in his body over 4 months. You know what? The last 2 months using pure H2O, and he vanished 6 tumors and 62 pounds. I brought a cancerous cat, a write-off from Oprah, seriously. 17, at the vet, skeleton. Landlocked on the bed. She's so old she can't get the fuck off, and so she's pissing it. And the litter box is up there, and my youngest son vividly remembers that, although my mom diminishes. And, it wasn't like that. Peachy was a lot healthier. Put it like this, Oprah. Peachy was a wreck, and I blended stevia. In water and soap float, and I got all that soap out to where I couldn't get any more soap out. You know what? And the stuff that's left over, I call it pure H2O. And I blended that tuna fish, and I brought Peachy back into perfect health. And you know what? In the future, profit from this liquid that is miraculous. Trust and believe. And you know what? Trust and believe that I still have a lot of friends in the biker community, okay? And as a matter of fact, I was asked about Crazy Joe on Carson's Corner, and I should have paraphrased. I was going to bring food over to a friend's house to celebrate me getting my own place. And then I got verbally fucking attacked and accused of making his daughter cry. And I'm like, dude, don't blame that shit on me. And he went fucking nuts and threatened to fucking kill me, and then hung up the phone. And so you know what I did? I called Jack Short, and I said, hey, Jack Short, you know what? You're cool as fuck, man. You actually remind me of, fucking Doc Holliday in a way. You know what? They can put you in a movie. Basically, I told him that earlier. And then on the tape, I said, I would like to be your friend, man. But since I just got threatened, and you guys hang together, I said, you know what? The next time I see you, are you going to be friend or foe? And if somebody comes for me, Jack, you know what? I don't know where anybody else but you lives, man. But I know where you live. You feel me? And I don't want it to come to that, but that's where this would go. And I said it just like that. And you know what? I'm in the right. And I've had bikers say that I actually could lay claim to a Harley if I still lived that life, Oprah. But I gave it up. I gave up that life because I wanted something better for my kids. You know what? And it's too bad I gave the football life up in a way, Oprah, because if I play football, you know who I am. Seriously, ask Stedman or any brother you know about my talent. Ask Tony Rice himself, okay? I was like a black guy trapped in white skin. I was all over the fucking field. There was nobody that could really outrun me, And I did hit like a Mack truck. I went through 6 face masks my senior year in high school. And then, no. I had to use the same one at San Diego. I went through six face masks at Notre Dame because I was crunching my face mask and they were replacing it. And you know what? Ask Steve Taylor if he remembers me. Fucking missing 2 tackles in the same play because he can't outrun me. Seriously, if I go into the pros, Oprah, everybody knows who the fuck I am. And I'll tell you what, I swear to God, let's make a movie. I've said this before, but Oprah, please, somebody that knows her, have her listen, all right? We can make a movie, and you send somebody out to the federal pen that Mark Brandon is staying at. And you know what? Fact, not fiction. They made that movie Tequila Sunrise about his life, guaranteed. Right down to the red cigarette boat, and then that white baby Bengal tiger that Jorge Hank Brown got caught with going across the border. That was in my arms, earlier in the evening, and I was laughing and saying, yeah, they're cute now, and then they grow up and they eat you. You know what? But actually, I heard differently from guys that know tigers and shit, right? And you know what? Tigers are nicer than humans are, Oprah. Humans, we're an animal that's out of control. There is no humanity. That's been taken away. And you know what, Oprah? I've upgraded the Kama Sutra. Rape victims all over the world, you know what? Many of them can't like orgasm again, you know, conflicted. And they like sex, it feels good, but, you know, can't get over that hump. And you know what? The violin overrode that for a rape victim, took her to triple digits. And you know what, Oprah? I swear to God, with money and my ideas, what I could do, I could shut rape down, okay? There was a picture posted on Facebook of a castration. I bet you he had offended somebody in the past. And you know what? Somebody was getting even, and I don't blame them. You know what? There's way too many guys getting away with shit. And then, you know, Ben Roethlisberger, fucking, he gets off because, you know, he has all that money behind him. And then I'm at Notre Dame. And seriously, Oprah, talk to Chet Zawalik. You know, get all the facts for the case, because Notre Dame offered to settle that case immediately within $20,000 because they saw the testimony. And you know what? The priest of the hall, he said that he knocked the door, it was silent, and they said it was fucking blaring. My stereo was blaring so loud that her cries for help couldn't be heard. But it was the same group of girls that had the year before fucking said that I punched Patty Noble, you know, and sent her flying down the fucking hall, 17 feet. And I'll tell you what, she would have to be a witch on a broom. And I'll tell you what, Oprah, fact not fiction, I'm going to attack Patty Noble's family and her. Everybody that she fucking knows. When I'm rich, I'm going to attack them with money. And you know what? Wait a minute. Should I just focus on Patty? Does her whole family deserve it? But what I'm going to do, Oprah, is I'm going to legally ruin their lives. I'm said it before, right? I'm going to be rich to make the fountain of youth. When that catches on, what I'm going to do is feed all the hungry and the homeless. Seriously, Oprah, you know what? There's no reason in this country, fuck, we should just use all the money that they're throwing at debunking global warming, and we could feed everybody in the country, Oprah. Seriously. And can you imagine me saying this shit if I was like on Johnny Carson? You know what? They had to derail me. They couldn't let my fucking talent, you know. I'll tell you what. I should have been famous, Oprah, a long time ago, but I got Rodney King by the Miami police, and I got brutalized at Notre Dame. I mean, seriously. Notre Dame raped me. Yeah. I was a kid, signed a letter of intent. You know what? I'm going to go to your school and do the best I can on the field. You know what? And then, you know, we'll see about fucking class, but I was smart to know that you can't make the money down the road that you can in the NFL right away. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, and I got set up for an attempt to rape I didn't do. The priest's testimony proved I was innocent. Notre Dame threw in the towel at $20,000, Oprah, and so did my family. And they had millions in it. Seriously. So, you know what, Oprah? We make this movie, Tequila Sunrise 2, right? And what we do is we give 95% of the profit to the homeless and the hungry. And trust and believe, when it's validated, I mean, Mark had that red fucking cigarette boat. Mark was probably better looking than Mel Gibson. Same ballpark. You know what? And that could be Aaron Brink. You know what I'm saying? And if he gives me the rematch that I'm asking for, then it can be. And you know what? I won't hold it against him that he couldn't quite get the violin. Now, that might not be his fault, you know? I mean, simple. Press down, right above the pubic bone, below the belly button, and touch the inside fingers, okay, that, you know, are feeling the bottom of the G-spot, and touch tips, and violin action, and stimulate the clit. And that's how easy it is. Seriously, I get calls frequently. Dude, thank you, man. My girlfriend's pussy exploded in orgasms. And it's like, you know what? Wow. Pussy's exploding in orgasms. Stevia, the sweet cure. Provably, okay? I could go in front of Congress, Oprah. I put my life on it. And in a way I have, because there's a lot of people that are fucking talking shit and hating. I'll tell you what, Oprah. You know what? I'm insanely fucking strong. And Stevia has made it so I can sit on my ass for like almost 150,000 hands of poker and eat like a pig. And I'm still lean and I'm not in shape. But ask anybody at Carnage. I'm insanely strong. I'm impossible to tap out, okay, unless you catch me, in something that's going to break, and that rarely happens, if that ever, you know. And it's like this. I warn anybody who comes for me that I'm going to attack them, and with as many death threats as I've had, Oprah, I could probably get away with killing them, and I'd walk in court, okay? And that would really make the papers. And I would say, yeah, you know what? I walk around on a continual, stoned to the gills and counterbalanced by Stevie, okay? And what that does, Oprah, that makes me better than, seriously. There is a future, Oprah. If my timing is better and I'm not late to Notre Dame, that I'm challenging every black kid on the football team to a foot race. Seriously, Oprah, how much time do I have? This is pretty good. Yeah, I'm challenging every kid on the football team to a foot race. And I'll tell you what, at 100 yards, 60 to 100 yards, I would have beat most of them. Fact, not fiction, girl. Stevia is the fountain of youth for the human body. And it makes the fountain of youth when you blend it inside of blender. And all we have to do is build big blenders in every city, eventually all over the world, and people will line up to buy pure H2O. Trust me, when their bodies melt fucking perfect, and we bottle that up and sell it, Oprah, and profit, and 95% of the profit goes to help those who need it all over the planet, right? Change things. Change the dynamics of fucking king to servant. That's what this is. Seriously. Money enslaves, Oprah, and they just use money instead of a sword now. And fact, not fiction. The Ant Queen can make the fountain of youth, bottle that up and sell it. I'm the richest man on the planet. I should have been famous in football. See my plays, see what guys say about me. If I choose the NFL, I could have been a legend. But the powers that be, they fucked me up and derailed me, man. And you know what? You could take this famous and so make it so all the women on this planet don't have to bear the brunt of that. Seriously, Oprah. You know what? Put stevia in water, drink. Your body's going to go perfect. Have Stedman or whoever you're with play the violin. And if you're single, you know what? I'm sure that either myself or one of my friends would really get along with you quite nicely and prove that it upgrades the Kama Sutra, and it's a miracle. And no one's listening. But that's America, Oprah. Peace out.